Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited to be getting into the reading today. Any information that you need to book a personal session will be listed in the description, so just check there. We're gonna see what messages directly are coming from your spirit guide so that we can make the most out of the rest of the month of May. If you want to see any of my pick a cards, check out the information listed below so that you guys can check out my Instagram and also my other YouTube channels. And let's go ahead and flip the camera so we can see what the cards have to say. Enjoy. All right, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Pisces, what are the messages you need to hear right now? All right, so we have the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups. Interesting. Spirit is saying be careful who you take serious, especially if you have certain ideals, certain morals, certain things that you're looking for in the long term. Don't settle for anything that's less than that, because I'm telling you, you're going to have people, and some of you guys have already actually experienced this, where you have people who are trying to date you, trying to give you their energy, but they don't really align with what you're looking for. So you could be looking for something along the lines of marriage or a long-term commitment or even a friends with benefit situation, but you could be dealing with somebody who has just different plans, different ideals, and understand that you can't change people and what they desire, just like how people shouldn't be able to change you and what you desire. So be aware of that. Another thing I'm seeing, Spirit is saying prioritize harmony in the household. Some of you have really gotten to this point to where you're tired of the person that you're married to. Like, you and this person have been at odds. You guys have not been on the same wavelength in a minute. And this could be causing you to go outside the marriage, like maybe date other people or just really tune out. Like, be in the same household, but just tune out. And if you want to preserve this marriage, there's a need for you guys to be open to communication where you guys are both listening to each other. And if it's a situation where you're beyond that point, then it's time for you to prioritize your happiness and go. Because some of you are just kind of coasting through life right now, and that's why you could be feeling a level of depression or something, okay? Let's keep going. Pisces. I have the Five of Swords in reverse as well as the Nine of Swords. So, if you're waiting for somebody to recognize their wrongs, they won't. Okay, Spirit is saying don't wait up for this person to finally realize where you were coming from. It doesn't seem like this person, their own mind won't even allow them to see it that far or to understand your perspective. So understand that it's not you, it's them and their ignorance to what role they played in that particular situation. Spirit is also saying stop giving someone the energy to argue. There's this energy of you guys having somebody around you who's very argumentative. Like, they get easily triggered. They easily find things to just kind of like go off the rails about. Be careful of feeding into that, because this person could be a firecracker. All it takes is for you to respond one time and then they just take things overboard. And Spirit is also saying stop draining yourself mentally thinking about somebody who plays like this extreme high level of manipulative games. And you know that they're playing some sort of games here. Like, you can sense it. All right, we have the Four of Swords also, yeah. So Spirit is also drawing attention to your sleeping pattern or what you're thinking about before bed. If you've been finding yourself waking up every morning and still feeling like you have not gotten enough sleep, or as if you feel drained, it's because you may have had a lot of things in your subconscious while you were sleeping. And Spirit's saying, be aware of what you go to sleep thinking about. I know sometimes we could do this thing where, you know, right before bed, we want to think about all our problems and solve world hunger. But all this does is just put all of that in your psyche. And that's where you get like really strange dreams and, you know, just feeling very lethargic as well after already going to sleep. So that's something to pay attention to. Let's keep going though. Pisces. So we have comfort in reverse. So some of you guys have been sacrificing your personal peace for the sake of keeping the peace. And at some point, Spirit is saying, look, when are you going to do what's best for you? When are you going to put yourself at the forefront? Also, this is kind of random, but changing up the feng shui of a home, maybe adding some things that you find, I don't know, appealing in your home. Like changing up the feng shui may offer you a lot more comfort in a home. Okay. Some of you guys have been settling for discomfort in a particular situation for a while. It's like you're tired of the argument or the back and forth or feeling like you have to bend and snap for someone. When are you going to put yourself first? Now, I also have family, friends, and guides. So again, speaking about family, the people around you. Although we love these people, sometimes they can be bad for us. And some of you guys have a family member that takes advantage. Or a friend. Another thing I'm getting here. A lot of you are searching outside of yourself for the answers that you kind of already know. So while you could get advice from pretty much everyone around you, family, friends, and your spirit guides, a lot of you pretty much are in the know in regards to what to do and what's the best plan of action. It's just you could be in an uncomfortable position to where you don't want to do what you may have to do. Okay. Pisces, let's see. We have healing in reverse. So the truth is somebody never got over something that happened in the relationship. This could be you, where you've never fully forgiven your person for cheating on you or lying to you in some capacity. You could be realizing that you personally have not healed from certain childhood traumas or even experiences you've had not connected to childhood, but traumas. And this could be through events that have transpired recently. You're starting to realize that maybe that's not necessarily the case. Some of you also need to know that a healing journey is not like okay, I'm going to take 2 weeks and I'm completely healed. Like a healing journey is forever ongoing. And it requires patience. And it's different levels to your healing journey. But we also have, do not let past events color your vision of your future. And this kind of goes into what I think I said a little bit earlier. But with this card showing up, this is making sure that you don't let your past control the narrative in terms of your future. Just because you've had a troubled past, you've had some troubled experiences, doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to be an ongoing experience. And trauma tells us that that's going to be the case because we believe that that's all we will ever experience, when that's not the truth. You can always rewrite the future just by being present in the now. Okay, and making the most out of the moment and taking charge, taking action in areas where we're tired of seeing the same manifestations of bad things, of energy we don't want. But these are the messages that I see. I hope that this was helpful. If it was, definitely thumbs up the video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.